Hello children, good morning. Dear students, today we are going to learn about the new lesson, that is lesson number 4, the northern mountains and the northern plains. Okay, dear students, in the previous class we have learned about our national symbols and our natural and cultural heritage and my country and its landscape. Okay, dear students, today we are going to continue learn about the new lesson, that is northern mountains and the northern plains. Okay, dear students, first we will study about what are mountains. Okay, first we will learn about the northern mountains Yes. First, we know about what are mountains. Dear students, mountains are the areas of land that have risen high above the surrounding area. First, you should know the meaning of mountain. What is meaning by mountain? Mountains are the areas of land that have risen high above the surrounding area. This is the mountain. Okay, this is the meaning of mountain. Means on the land they have risen high. Risen high. These are the mountains. Then the mountains are very high and the temperature falls with increase in height. Means however the mountains are high, here temperature falls down. Is it? So therefore mountain regions have a cool climate because they are very high from the land area, because they are risen from the land area, and there in the high area or in the topmost area the temperature falls down. Means temperature falls down with the increase in height. Therefore mountain regions have very cool climate. Mountain regions have very cool climate because however the height is increasing, the temperature falls down in that area. So the mountain regions are cool climate. They have the cool climate. In case of very high mountains, means now we are learning about that only in the next continuous chapter. We are going to learn that in case of very high mountains, the mountain peaks. What are called peaks here? See, dear students, this is a mountain. This part is called a peak. Understanding? This is the mountain, you think, and whatever the topmost part is there, this is called the peak. And in case of very high mountains, the peaks are covered with snow all around the year. The mountain, because they are very high from the land area. Is it? Mountains are very high. They have risen high above the land area, and the top of the hill, mountain or the peak of the mountains are covered by snow all around the year because of they are very high from the land area. Is it? So in that area the temperature falls down and that mountain areas are they have the cool climate. Okay, and whole year the mountain peaks are covered with snow, ice. Is it? The mountain peaks are covered with ice or snow. So this is about the mountain. Now what are northern mountains? So now you understand clearly about the mountains? Yes. So now we are going to learn about northern mountains. You know that India map, you have seen that. Means in that directions are very important. The upper part is called northern pole. The down part is called southern pole. This is east and this is west. Okay. The northern means in the direction northern boundary of the country. India country is there and its northern boundary is covered by mountains. Means in India the northern boundary of the Indian country is covered by mountains. So they are known as northern mountains. Understanding, students? Our India is the northern boundary of India is covered by mountain area. So these are known as northern mountains because that all boundary area is covered by mountains and it is there in the northern side. Is it? As a direction in the northern side, whatever the mountain areas are there, they are called as northern mountains. They include the Himalayas, Karakoram and some hill ranges in the northeast. Is it? You are understanding? They are include the Himalayas, Karakoram and some hill ranges in the northeast. Understanding, students? So this is about the northern mountains. Means whatever the boundary, the India country's boundary is covered by mountain, and that northern boundary of the country is known as northern mountains. Okay, you know the meaning of peak also. Means the top of the or tip of the hill is called a peak. First you know the meaning of peak. It is a tip of the hill is called a peak. Okay, dear students, after this we are continuing the lesson with the Himalayan mountains. First part we have learned about the northern mountains. I think we have clearly understand about the northern mountains. Now the Himalayan mountains. Himalayan mountains. Now what are Himalayan mountains? Dear students, first we know the meaning of Himalaya. What is the meaning of Himalaya? In the Sanskrit, the word Himalaya means abode of ice. Hima means ice. Abode of ice. It means abode of ice. Okay? Himalaya means in Sanskrit it is abode of ice. Hima means ice. It is a abode of ice. So Himalayan mountains means it is completely covered by ice or snow. The Himalaya is a majestic mountain range. Himalayas are the majestic mountain range. It is the highest and one of the longest mountain ranges in the world. The Himalaya means it is the majestic mountain range and it is the highest and one of the longest mountain ranges in the whole world. So Himalaya is the highest and longest mountain range in the world. It means how it measures then. Means what is the measurement of the Himalayas? It extends about 2,400 kilometers. It extends about 2,400 kilometers from east to west. The Himalayan mountains are very highest and one of the longest mountain range in the world, and it stretches from 2,400 kilometers from east to west, and its width varies from 400 kilometers in Kashmir to 150 kilometers to northeast. Okay, it stretches from 400 kilometers in Kashmir and 150 kilometers in northeast. Okay, means how much it is stretches or extends? It extends 2,000 kilometers from east to west, and the width varies from 400 kilometers in Kashmir and 150 kilometers in northeast. In India, it stretches in a curve from Jammu and Kashmir in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. Means in India, the Himalayas are stretches from in a curve. It stretches curve from Jammu and Kashmir in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. In India, the Himalayan mountains stretches in a curve from Jammu and Kashmir in the west and Arunachal Pradesh in the east. So, this separation or separating India and China through a natural boundary. Understanding students how it stretches and how it separates separating India and China through a natural boundary like a Himalayan mountain. Understanding students? Okay. So, some of the highest peaks are there in the world. They are, now I will write and show you. So here we will learn about what I have told you about the Himalayan mountains. In this, some of the highest peaks in the world are there in the Himalayas. That I will write here. This is name of the peak. And this is altitude. And the next is location. Means in which country they have located. Understanding? So, dear student, first is Everest or Mount Everest. Its altitude is 8,848 kilometers. Sorry, 48 meters, and it is located in Nepal. Okay. Second is K2, and its altitude is 8,611 meters, and it lies in Pakistan. And the next is Kanchenjunga, and it stretches from 8,586 meters in India. Okay, dear students, these are the very highest peaks in the world in the Himalayas. So, these are Everest. Its altitude is 8,848 meters. It is located in Nepal. K2, it is stretches or its altitude is 8,611 meters, and it lies in Pakistan. Kanchenjunga, it is 8,586 meters, and it is located in India. So, these are the highest peak in the world in the Himalayas. Okay, dear students. Now, we will study that the Himalayas are divided into three parallel ranges. The Himalayas are divided into three parallel ranges. That is, so first one is here, students, the Greater Himalayas. The Greater Himalayas, and they are also called as Himadri. They are also called as Himadri, and has an average height of 6,000 meters, and is the highest range. Highest range in the Himalayas. Okay, second one is the middle or lesser Himalayas. the middle or lesser Himalaya, and they are also called as Himachal. And it lies to south of the Himalaya. And it has an average height of 4,500 meter. And third one is outer Himalayas. Outer Himalayas or southernmost range of the Himalayas are known as the Shivaliks. And the average height is less than 1200 meter. Okay, dear students, the Himalayas are divided into three parallel ranges. That is the Greater Himalaya. It is also called as Himadri. Okay, and has an average height about 600 meter and is the highest range in the Himalayas. In the Himalayas, it is the very highest Himalayan range. That is Himadri or the Greater Himalayas. Next is the middle or lesser Himalayas. The middle or lesser Himalayas called Himachal. Okay, and it is lies to the south of the Himadri and has an average of 4,500 meter. It has an height of 4,500 meter. Third one is the outer Himalaya or Shivaliks. The outer Himalaya or the southernmost range of the Himalayas, they are also known as Shivaliks. And the average height here is 1200, lesser than 1200 meter. Average height is less than 1200 meter. Okay, so this is the introduction about the lesson. Dear students, did you know that the Siachen glacier is located in the Karakoram region and is the highest battlefield on the earth, standing at an altitude over 6,000 meter. The Siachen glacier is located in the Karakoram region and is the highest battlefield on the earth, standing at an altitude of over 6,000 meter. The soldiers of India and Pakistan armies guard their borders here. Okay, this is one value to student. The soldiers of India and Pakistan, both the armies guard their borders here. Okay, so dear students, I think today we have understand about the northern mountains. Okay, so what are mountains first? Mountains are the areas of land that have risen high above the surrounding area, and in that area temperature falls with increase in height. Therefore, mountain regions have a cool climate, and in case of very high mountains, peaks remains covered with snow or ice. Okay, around the whole year. Means whole year they have covered with snow or ice. So what are the northern mountains then? The northern boundary of the country is covered by mountains, and these mountains are known as northern mountains. They include the Himalayas, Karakoram and some hill ranges in the northeast. The Himalaya. So after this, the Himalayan mountains. The Himalayas are the majestic mountain ranges. It is the highest and one of the highest mountain ranges in the world. So it extends about 2400 kilometers from east to west, and its width varies from 400 kilometers in Kashmir to 150 kilometers in South India, Northeast. It is 400 kilometers in Kashmir and 150 kilometers in the northeast. In India, it stretches in a curve from Jammu and Kashmir in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east, thus separating India and China through a natural boundary. So, in this we have learned some of the highest peaks in the world we have learned. Is it? So, dear students, in this we have learned that Everest, K2, Kanchenjunga. Okay, after that we have learned that the Himalayas are divided into three parallel ranges, that is the Greater Himalaya or the Himadri. Second is the Middle or Lesser Himalaya, and they are also called as Himachal. And the third one is Outer Himalaya or the southernmost range of the Himalayas. They are also called as Shivaliks. Okay, till here today I will stop here only, students. In the next class again we will meet you with a new points, that is Greater Himalayas. Okay, thank you.